As we continue this week of being still, I want to talk about something that many of us can overcomplicate without even meaning to: prayer. When we think about prayer, we often picture big words, emotions, and saying all the right things at just the right time. But when you step into stillness with Jesus, prayer can take on a very different shape. Prayer in the still place is not about saying more. It's actually about saying less. It's about listening. It's about being present. It's about letting Jesus lead that moment. There's a simple line in 1 Samuel chapter 3 when Samuel, he's learning how to hear from God. In that moment, he simply says to God, "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening." Notice that he wasn't focused on talking. He was focused on listening. And that one phrase captures the heart of prayer when we're sitting still in the quiet. When we sit quietly with Jesus, we're practicing a different kind of prayer. It's not performance. It's not pressure. It's not trying to force a spiritual moment. It's simply being with him long enough for our hearts to become aware of his presence. And I want to encourage you with this. If your mind wanders, you've not failed. If you get distracted, you've not failed. If you sit quietly and don't feel anything dramatic, you have not failed. Prayer is not measured by how much you say or how much we feel. It's measured by the space that we make for God to meet us there. This is also where fasting becomes powerful. Fasting creates hunger in your body, and that hunger becomes a reminder to turn our attention back toward Jesus. Instead of reaching for food, habits, or noise, you learn to reach to him. And prayer becomes the place that hunger gets redirected toward the presence of God. A simple prayer to guide that moment can be something like this: Jesus, I'm here. Father, I belong to you. Or you could say what Samuel did: Speak, Lord, I'm listening. These are short prayers, honest prayers, prayers that slow you down instead of speed you up. And when you sit in that quiet space, something begins to shift over time. It's not always in a dramatic way, but in a steady way. Your heart softens, your awareness grows, your thoughts begin to settle, and you start to notice that gentle way that God has been speaking all along. So here's your invitation today. Take a moment in your stillness and pray a simple prayer. No pressure, no agenda, just quiet, be honest, and open your heart toward God. You might pray something like, Lord, I'm here. Father, I'm listening. Help me to notice you. Because prayer in the still place is not about getting the words right. It's about getting your heart right and open. And when you make yourself available to Jesus, he always has a way of meeting you right there.